right, so the pictures at the mall with Santa are priceless. They're hilarious. But if you want something to really, stand the test of time and be something that can be carried down, you have come up with what I think is maybe the most brilliant idea.
Thank you.
Tell everybody.
This is something totally different. I do respect all the Santas over there at the mall and all that, but I wanted something different. This is definitely not Santa at the mall pics. It's something very nostalgic, and it's really intent to bring out the wonder of a child.
Yeah.
And they get to come here and meet Santa and have cookies and milk with him.
Right.
And they just interact, and they get to just feed their names in the nice book as well. They just get to have a great time. It gives them a special gift as well.
Yeah.
And they read the story of the Bible, about Christmas and all that. So they just definitely have a great experience that they'll never forget.
Yeah, so what this is, Santa sends this like golden ticket, to come to his workshop. All right guys, so I have something very exciting to share with you. I just got something in the mail. Present the golden ticket to Santa for a magical visit filled with Mrs. Claus's secret recipe cookies, dazzling stories, and much, much more. I would say she's excited. You are kind of behind the scenes. So the children come up, they hang out with Santa. You kind of go to the backdrop and take pictures and get it all photographed.
The great thing about this is that these kids are the actors in this play, and they have no clue that I'm directing them behind the camera while I take the pictures to have this fine art created in the end, so that they can have a good memories when they get older and they can remember that special day that they had with Santa.
So great. So it's great. You provide the nightgowns and all the little things. They come in and like you said, they're a part of this play. And it takes, an hour or so?
About an hour and a half, that's right. We have about 15 to 18 scenes or so, and each one kind of leads into the next. So the kids, like I said, they never know they're in a play.
All right, so it's Santa, Mrs. Claus, many times, the children, and then you're back there getting the photos. And then what they leave with is even more exciting.
Yes, they can come back and get a metal print with one of their favorite images from one of the scenes. They can get a storybook, and this storybook is great because it's all the scenes put together, but it's set to poetry with the children's names in it. And what better way to remember an experience with Santa than having a storybook of all this? And also they get Christmas cards, Christmas ornaments, so the list kind of goes on.
What I love, you said you've been doing photography for over 20 years.
Yes.
Something you fell in love with a long time ago and didn't necessarily start out in photography though.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I work at NASA full time as a rocket scientist, but I enjoy photography. This is something my father taught me to do.
He's a rocket scientist, and then on the side he does these beautiful photos. Actually, I say photos, but what you have created with this whole Santa scene is more like art.
I do paint this afterwards. So it's whatever is taken here real time takes a long time to put together. So I literally paint each scene. That's why it takes maybe about 2 weeks or so to meet back with the parents and look over their images of their children.
Okay.
So it does take time, that's for sure.
So if this is something everybody wants to do, you encourage them to do it, very quickly?
Early, yes.
Yeah,
when
very
you hear
early.
Christmas in July is coming around to take pictures, you might want to come in July.
Okay, and the parents can be a part of it too.
Of course. They get to wear the nightgowns too and pajamas as well. Come in here and take pictures with Santa and their children as well, even while they're painting toys as well.
I love it. All right, so I heard that somebody from the North Pole has made an entrance. I have to ask though, you've had so many children sit on your lap over the years. How is it different to be here in a scene and act out a play and do this beautiful show with these kids? And what is it like to see their reaction?
What we feed them is about life and the true spirit of Christmas and why we celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
And that's what we give. And to see their faces and to see them wonder, is Santa real? But Christmas is not about Santa. The Santas were the ones that have carried the story, the miracle, the truth of why we celebrate Christmas for over 2,000 years. And that's what we do.
And to that I say, amen.
Amen and
Ho, ho, ho.